Hello guys, today I would like to tell you about the background of using cat tools. So I'm here today, I'm gonna talk about cat tools. What is cat tools? So from CAT is an acronym from Computer Aided Translation. This is very different from Google Translate or Rexo Translator. Cat tools is only a tool, not a device that directly translates text from one language to another language. By using cat tools, we can increase our productivity up to 50 until 75%. By increasing productivity, we can also take on more work. Whether you're an experienced user of the big name cat tools or a translator that getting ready to use a cat tool for the first time, please consider Cafe Espresso. There are many reasons that make our team choose Cafe Espresso. For the first, built lovingly by owner, built from the ground up by a person who is both a developer and a translator himself. And second, packed with creative and useful, help each other with support at all hours of the day. With this tool, you are never alone. And then the third is push a passionate user, not only help you to work faster, but also make your job more fun. So finally, when I proceeded my translation career, I was not only challenged to be fluent in language, but also to be literate in information technology. The thing is, the work of professional translation requires me one of them, and to deal with a variety of software that I never even heard in college.
Hello guys, in this video now I will show you and introduce about the Cafetran Espresso Cat Tools application. So without any further ado, let's go to the application. So guys, this is what you see when you first open the program. At the top left, this is the source language bar, and the right, this is a target language bar. You need to select your source and target languages before you begin the project. And then, beneath the source language bar, we see total recall, memory storage. This is basically a huge external database that allows you to store all segments from any TM that you import to it. Then, when you begin a new project, Total Recall can select segments that it thinks would be relevant for your current translation, and it provides a smaller, more customized TM for you to use. You can control this feature by using the buttons on this toolbar below. If you are not interested in using Total Recall and just want to use a single TM, you would come up here to Translation Memorize, and as you can see, it's followed by a file format TMX for Translation Memory Exchange. This means that Cafetran Espresso is compatible with Studio Translation Memorize and any other translation memory that use the TMX file format. If I had any Zifty TMS, they would appear in a list here. I don't and write. My only option is project memory, which is enabled by default. I'm going to leave it selected because this will allow me to create, use, and add to a TM as I work on my project. If I wanted to create a new translation, memory or add an existing TM. Apart from any current project, I would select the new button, this, for a new TM, or add memory to add existing TM. Beneath translation memories, we have glossaries, which is what Cafetran Espresso calls term basis. You can see that it's followed by the file extension txt text file. Can be used to create term bases. Unfortunately, they are not compatible with other term-based file formats such as TBX, which is what Studio uses. So, all Studio term bases in any other term base that uses the TBX format has to be converted in an external tool before it can be opened the Cafetrans. Just like translation memories, if I had any saved glossaries, they would appear here. But as before, my only option is project glossaries, and that is enabled by default, and once again I'm going to leave it enabled so I can create and add to a glossaries or term base as I work on my new project. I can create a new glossaries or add an existing glossary apart from any current project by selecting the new or add glossary button respectively. If we move to the top right, we see free web resources and images. Cafetran Espresso allows you to easily connect to various websites that provide machine translation or term searches. Beneath these free web resources and images, we have other resources and services. If you have a Proxy or TM Torm account, you can log into your account directly from the editor, which is quite handy if you are a translator who uses whose services often. Also, you'll notice that my memory online machine translation is enabled by default.
Hello, I am Shinta Nuriyya, and now I want to explain about how to use translation tool. And in this case, I want to explain about the using of Cafetran Espresso application. Okay, let's start. Okay, in the beginning, we have to download the application, and then we have to install, and the application will be like this. This is Cafetran Espresso, and then my explanation. The step 1 is choose the source language and the target language. So before we do translate, we have to choose the source language and the target language. The source language, in this case, I use English United States as the source language, and then the target language is Bahasa Indonesia. So we can choose in this column, and then after that choose the document. So to choose the document, we have to click this button, this red button, click new, and then we choose the document. And I use my abstract to be translated. And the next step is project configuration. Project configuration means that we have to configure our project or our document, like project name, and then the location, and the others. After that, if we done, we can click the green button or the finish. And the next step is translating process. After we open the document, the text, the location of the text is here, like abstract, and then the next sentence, and we translate in this space. And this project statistics is to sum up all of our translation result, and we can look at the percentage of our projects. And in this space, we can choose the option of the meanings. We can click one of the options, this, like this, and then if we finish the translate or the translation, we can check all based on us. We can do checklist, and then if it is enough, we click OK, and the check is completed. We can click OK, and the next step is export the document result. We can do export, or we can export the document based on we need, and we can or click the project and then choose export and exchange, and then choose export current document, or we can use the shortcut using Alt+N. And the next step is save the document. In save the document, we can rename, and then we save and export completed, and we have saved the document also. And the translation using Trans Espresso application is done. Thank you.